Today I am going to explain how to use the one-call, one-click Trip Resource Center website. To begin with, you simply go to tripresourcecenter.org. We'll be using the test version today. You can see that this is the screen that will pop up, and here we have the front page. You can find the different tabs that you can use to navigate the different sections of the website. Under Find a Ride, you click that, it'll bring you back to this screen where you can search for your origin address, destination address, and find some transportation resources. Your provider directory will lead you to a list of transportation providers. Travel resources have all kinds of interesting resources for if you're visiting the VA, if you're on Washington State Medicaid, if you want to find out traffic conditions in your area, or if you'd like to see the weather. We also have instructional videos which will be explaining how to use transit systems and how to use this website. About the 11TRC explains exactly what it says, who we are, what we do. If you'd like to volunteer with us, we have many positions, some frequently asked questions, and some program documentation. And then of course you can always click the contact button to contact us directly. I will now demo how to search for a trip. You notice if you scroll down, the top will shrink, it's according to its design. So you click the origin button and type in your address that you would like to search. I'll go ahead and use the library address. In the destination box, you click where you would like to go. So for this, I will go ahead and type where I work just as a reference point. You'll notice as you're typing the addresses, they auto-populate below. To find the best results for you, please select the addresses that are accordingly in the pop-up list. I'll go ahead and select this one. As you saw above, I went ahead and selected the one that said Vancouver. The addresses are limited to Washington and Oregon State, so if you search in another state, say Idaho or California, you may not get a result. When you're done specifying your travel origin and destination, you may click the demographics that apply, if you wish. It's simply drop down. You can indicate yes or no. For this trip search, I'll go ahead and indicate that I am a veteran, and that I have a disability. But please select whichever ones apply to you. After selecting the demographics, you simply hit Plan Trip. You'll notice that transit directions popped up for the Vancouver addresses here. Transit directions will be the default, and so you can follow step by step on where to walk, what bus to take. The next bus is by default leaving, and it'll tell you when it leaves from the stop and when it'll arrive to where you need to get to go. It'll also give you walking directions. If you cannot use transit, or if you need to find another option, simply click the More Options button. You'll notice that it pops up with more options that are relevant to the demographics that you selected. This one has the Vancouver to Portland VA Medical Center shuttle. And this is a shuttle that runs between the two VA clinics. Because I selected I am a veteran and I have a disability. And this is the resource that accommodates that. There'll be more providers in this list as we come to agreements with them. To return to the transit directions map, simply click Return to Map. And it will give you the transit directions right there. To return to the trip planner and type in different qualifications and different addresses, simply hit Return to Trip Planner. It'll take you back. You can start right back from the beginning. The rest of the website includes the provider directory, which includes a list of all the providers, so you can feel free to browse it, browse and find which ones are right for you. Feel free to select the demographic filters on the left, and it'll filter out the ones that are applicable. Problem is here, they won't have the county. So we've covered 5 counties for the One Call, One Click Trip Resource Center. And if you click Senior Yes, it may give you senior resources across all counties in this page. So use the Find a Ride tab to find the most localized results for you. Under Travel Resources, you can see we have some veterans transportation resources. We have instructions for if you're on Washington State Medicaid, as well as the real-time traffic, which will use your location if you permit it. And then the weather. You can see there's a live radar, and according to whichever city you live closest to, you simply click and it'll pop up with a new tab. Under the About section, we have a little bit of our descriptions of our team, little description of what we do, and of course, those volunteer opportunities. We have 3 volunteer opportunities, one for folks to answer phones and counsel people on transportation options, one for people to answer emails, and that could be combined with a phone position, and one for an outreach volunteer to go to community network meetings and different community agencies to promote the One Call, One Click Trip Resource Center. That's all for now, and we'll be adding additional features as the website is developed further.